All right, everyone. So it looks like some people might be unhappy with how things are changing with The Rock returning and all of that. This is from eWrestlingNews.com. On today's edition of the Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer discussed how The Rock's recent involvement in WWE, particularly inserting himself into Cody Rhodes' storyline, has boosted ticket sales for WWE Elimination Chamber in Toronto. During last week's episode of WWE SmackDown, The Rock told Cody Rhodes that he'd seen him at the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view event to hear his decision about becoming The Rock's champion. Additionally, The Rock mentioned wanting Cody Rhodes' soul. Meltzer stated, "They've moved like 2,500 tickets since Friday for the Chamber show. That's pretty good. So there'll probably be over 30,000 by the time the show's there. Maybe more, probably more. Business-wise, it's going to be a difference maker." However, it was noted that The Rock's TV return has made some people unhappy internally within WWE for completely changing the game plan. He said, "I don't think that the angle's any kind of a positive. I know that there's definitely people not happy with the way they had a game plan, and the game plan completely changed this last week, but it's probably only changing for a couple people. I guess we'll find out Saturday if they change from Cody and John Cena, and I don't know where The Rock, fits in." WrestleTix has confirmed that the ticket sales for WWE Elimination Chamber in Toronto have increased by 2,292 tickets in the past week, bringing the total to 29,836 out of an available 32,119 seats, with 2,283 tickets remaining unsold. The event is set for Saturday, March 1st at the Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. So we're going to talk a little bit about this now. The people upset with The Rock. Now, we've been very clear. Number one, I want to talk about this is that usually when you hear Meltzer saying this, you don't always know to what extent. That's always a big question in my mind. Meaning, are some people upset? Maybe, but is there this massive amount of wrestlers behind the scenes that are upset? I don't know if that's true. Just want to make sure that's out before we continue to talk about the story, that we don't actually know how big of people being upset that is. Number two, we've talked about how on the side here of some of these people in the sense that I don't want to see The Rock come in out of nowhere and then just kind of change the direction of these big storylines. So Cena and Cody, I think that seems like the plan. I want that to still be the plan. I don't think Rock Cody is a better match. I just don't, especially on Cena's farewell tour. With that being said, that's the only thing, in my opinion, that is worthy of being upset about here. Even these wrestlers, let's say there was Raw and you were supposed to have a segment, and because Rock's there, now you don't have it. Even if you're that wrestler, you should not be upset with this. Think about what The Rock's effect on this was, right? Him saying he's going to be at Elimination Chamber draws more people to watch. More tickets are being sold. And now it's only going to make the product bigger. So as long as this doesn't change everything, right? As long as this isn't going to be a case where at WrestleMania now Rock is he's heavily involved in this feud and John Cena's out of the feud because of this, that would make me upset because I don't think this is actually a better match. But everything we have pointing to right now, which is maybe Cody has a slight heel turn, The Rock continues to try to turn Cody. He kind of keeps, Cody's character in flux. Nobody really knows what's going on. All of that seems like a win-win in my opinion. And so we'll see, right? To me, this is a to be determined. If it ends up that he's now fighting Cody Rhodes and it was supposed to be Cena, that's a little bit upsetting because Cena's farewell tour, this would be a perfect moment for him to break that record or at least have such a big match with Cody. And to have The Rock do that, it just doesn't feel right. So we'll see what happens. Thank you all for watching.